Hello everybody and welcome to week 5 of the Multi-Battle League, and we're at our next team analysis. This week we are up against our good friends Gameboy Luke and Hoodlum Scrafty, otherwise known as Team Subs. I am Serebii Joe and I'm here with the lovely Marty again.
Hello.
And
I love how you call me the lovely Marty.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a bad week. We prepared so amazingly well. Even Tommy and Josh said we planned really well once we showed them what our team was.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that Pheromosa with the Z move, that just... we weren't expecting that, and that just ended up sweeping us.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unfortunate. But I think we've got pretty much all but one of the scary teams behind us, so I think we've got more of a chance of winning now.
I really thought we'd win the last one, though.
Yeah, but as I said in our last team analysis with that one, there was a
we've
good
got
chance of it easily snowballing.
You've got the knowledge, we have good stuff, we prepare well, we just suck.
No, we don't suck. We called that... We called the first turn, right? And it's just that Pheromosa that was too hard to survive. I mean, if it hadn't have used that Z move, we would have survived it, would have then headbutted it, boom, we would have won eventually. But I digress. This is not about that, though. This is about Team Subs. Team Subs have got a really interesting team. You don't see many of the heavy hitters here.
No.
But apart from two of them. But it's a well-rounded team. They don't have like any glaring type weaknesses here. So this is going to be a tricky one, but if we prepare, it should be doable. Now their S tier pick is one of Luke's favourite Pokemon, if memory serves, and that's Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario is a pain. It gets adaptability, which increases its stab from 1.5 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's going to hit hard. It's faster than Mega Medicham, but Mega Medicham can OHKO it.
Yeah, just looking at its moves, like... Oh, I didn't know it could get Dragon Pulse.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, Guzzlords would be a bit scared about that.
That's...
And it gets Follow Me as well, so that'll be part of their redirection. And it gets priority moves with Bullet Punch.
Wait, Mega Lucario gets Follow Me?
Yeah, through Riolu that had it, I think.
I think someone else in their team will have that, but we'll go on to that later. I don't know. I don't think they'd Follow Me.
They might, just because we wouldn't think that they would think that.
I know, but come on, can you really see? They could. That seems like more of a waste of a slot to me.
Yeah, maybe. Mega Lucario is a tough Pokemon to beat, but Nidoking can take care of it, and Guzzlord can take care of it with a Hammer Arm in the Trick Room. Mega Medicham can take care of it.
It's only just its attack is 145 and special attack 140, so it's just slightly more physical.
I mean, I would say what we could do is put like Inferno Overdrive, the Fire type Z move, onto Garchomp to deal with it, but I think they might put Ice Punch on Lucario.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would put Ice Punch on Lucario.
Yeah, I would too. Especially for the MBL sort of dealings.
But a Life Orb Sheer Force Nidoking would probably be able to take care of it. Let me just double check some calcs. Put Flamethrower. Yeah, that would OHKO it, and the only way Mega Lucario could OHKO Nidoking is with a lucky roll on an Iron Tail. But nobody really runs Iron Tail because of its accuracy, but you never know. But there are other options it can have, and we can't risk like fake outing it because most Lucario carry it in a focus. So it's definitely going to be a bit of a pain to take care of. If we see it, we might need to double down into it.
They don't have to Mega it either, do they? It just has to hold the Mega Stone. So
exactly. So they could hold off for run it normally just for the turn that fake out would happen. I mean, I don't think Medicham gets Fire Punch, does it? We could put Fire Punch on it, and that would deal with some other parts of their team.
Oh,
let me double check. It's been a while since I've looked.
I'd be surprised if it doesn't.
Yes, it does get Fire Punch, so that could be an option. But also Drain Punch on Mega Lucario is super effective as well, so we might not need it.
That's true.
So yeah, Mega Lucario, pretty scary Pokemon. But it's not got the best defences.
No, it really doesn't. 70 in special defense. That's pretty
and 88 in physical isn't the best either.
No.
It's just unfortunate that they fixed the thing in the Mega Evolutions where the speed's recalculated once it Mega Evolves. Otherwise, we'd be able to outspeed it on the turn it Mega Evolves. Or we could Trick Room when we see it. Maybe put Size Shock on Cresselia.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still one-time damage, but that would also help with another Pokemon later on. Okay, next Pokemon, Clefable.
Yeah, no.
Actually, calc.
It'll probably have Magic Guard, won't it?
Yeah. Put my boy Guzzlord in. Heavy Slam.
Does that mean you can't, like, burn it?
No.
And, like...
Heavy Slam wouldn't take care of it, and Clefable's
Again, it's quite slow.
It is quite slow. Guzzlord's slower, but we could put...
And this is why I think we'll have to Follow Me. Especially if it does, like, minimise...
rubbish. What we could do is Steelium Z Garchomp.
It's fairy, it scares me if it's...
Yeah, but Garchomp outspeeds it. Easy. And let's put an Iron Tail and Z power it.
It can learn Blizzard!
It should OHKO it. It can learn Blizzard, but...
So in Magic Guard, does that mean you can't even, like, burn it and it won't take any damage from the burn?
That's correct.
Ooh.
And Sandstorm, it takes no damage, and Hail, it takes no damage.
Okay, so...
See, a Corkscrew Crash from Garchomp would still potentially not OHKO it.
Oh, like, we got Magnezone.
Oh, yes, Magnezone. Let's see what Corkscrew Crash from it. Oh, a Flash Cannon from Magnezone would OHKO it. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Are we faster?
Magnezone is probably around the same. Yeah, they've both got 60.
Oh, so it would be a coin flip. Who gets the... Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
We do have a slow Magnezone at the moment for Trick Rooms. We could do a faster one, or we could Trick Room. But Clefable can't really do much against Magnezone, can it?
It's got fire moves.
Okay, let's assume a Flamethrower from it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't even do half.
I guess so.
So that's a definite option that we've got. I mean, we could put Steelium Z on it just in case.
Oh, Clefable, I hate you. Signal Beam.
Flash Cannon wouldn't necessarily OHKO it, actually. But yeah, we'll put Steelium Z on Magnezone for it, just in case. Because we don't want that minimising.
No, we don't. Because I do that myself with my Clefairy and Eevee Light, and yeah. No.
Moonlight, Heal
It's evil.
Pulse, Encore. That is not a friendly Pokemon for us.
No, I mean, sure, its stats let it down, but
We've also
it's got such a
Sludge
diverse
Bomb on
moveset.
Nidoking. Sludge Bomb on Nidoking could take care of it as well.
I hope so, because I don't want it around for too long.
No. Okay, the next Pokemon is the most annoying one, and it's not on BattleSpot, so you've got, Serebii.net on your screens. Mew.
Joe?
And oh my god, Mew is going to be such a pain, especially since they just found out a couple of weeks ago that it can get Fake Out.
Mew can learn, like, everything, can't it?
Mew can learn every TM and every tutor move, and in Pokemon XD, it could also learn its own special tutor moves, which are Feint Attack, Fake Out, Hypnosis, Nightshade, Trick, and Zap Cannon. Now, most of those aren't scary, but Fake Out is annoying.
Yeah, I've only seen one of the team sub matches, actually. I think it was game 1, and their team is pretty scary, and this Mew is scary.
Now, Mew, even though it's scary, Gorgeist can deal super effective damage, especially if you get Z-Trick or Treat off, and Chandelure, but it does also get Shadow Ball, but that's where Guzzlord comes in. Guzzlord with the Crunch, I believe, can
So we've got Bite or Crunch or whatever on Mega Glalie, don't we?
We can have Crunch on Mega Glalie, yeah. Now let's do Mew.
I'd say it's probably definitely worth bringing Mega Glalie into this.
Yeah, Guzzlord can 2-hit KO it. And it can does it get Aura Sphere? Yeah, it can survive like 3 Aura Sphere from it. So Guzzlord's a good check for this, and we could also switch in Guzzlord when they go for the inevitable Genesis Supernova, which is Mew's signature Z move, which then adds Psychic Terrain, which would ruin our Fake Out and any bullet punches we've got.
I don't like how Mew can learn like everything.
It can have every Z move. But they would go for the Genesis Supernova, I'm pretty sure. And
either way, we gotta get it down quick. There's no point even guessing the moves. It could have anything.
Anything.
So we just need to get it all out, dark, whatever. Get it out the way.
Guzzlord's a good shout in this matchup again. I mean, not against Clefable, but it can even survive Mega Lucario once, but then it can't. Let me just double
Not too scary then.
Guzzlord. Okay, no, it can't survive a close combat from Mega Lucario, even after a stockpile.
So the next pick, I'm gonna guess they're gonna run Intimidate on their Hitmontop.
Okay, skill swap on Cresselia so we can run their Intimidate if we need it. And Fake Out, that's going to be a pain if they keep switching it in and out and doing Fake Out.
That would be annoying.
And it can get Wide Guard, it can get Helping Hand. It is a very strong utility Pokemon. It can get Quick Guard to protect against our Fake Outs.
Its special attack is, just looking at the base stats here, special attack 35.
What's its physical attack? It's going to be
Physical's 95.
Yeah, I was thinking about 90. So it can do some damage, but what's its physical defense? I'd say 80-ish.
Physical defense is 95 as well.
95. Okay, Zen
Special
Headbutt from
defense
Medicham should do that. Easy.
Special defense 110.
Yeah, we'll go for physical moves, and it's scary, but
you sure you don't want to go? Oh no, because special defense is high. Never mind.
To go up.
No, ignore me. I'm being stupid.
Okay, well, Hitmontop's a bit of a pain, but it's not hard to take care of.
Sucker punch. If it's substitutes, I'll be annoyed.
We could put Infiltrator on our Chandelure for the bat match. And I think a Moonblast from Ribombi could two-hit KO it.
Hang on, explain the Infiltrator to me quickly.
It bypasses
I know what it does.
substitutes.
Oh, yeah, because I think of it the other way, because it doesn't get hit. Wait.
What?
Never mind.
Okay, next up, Crobat. Now, this is a good shout. It's got Taunt, it's got Tailwind, so they could use Tailwind against us, but they might be expecting us to use our Trick Room strategies, which they work so well, because every team's so fast. Have you noticed this?
Yeah.
Although Team Drinking Birds, they did fiddle with their Ninetales to make sure it would underspeed Cresselia in Trick Room.
Hang on, we're on Crobat, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That can have Infiltrator.
But Crobat, it's not that strong a Pokemon, it's fast, it can poison us, it can Super Fang us. If it Super Fangs Guzzlord, that's not fun. But it's easily taken care of. Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Thunderbolt, Ice moves from Mega Glalie, Zen Headbutt from...
Yeah, we've got a lot.
Medicham, Stone Edge or Rock Slide from Garchomp and Guzzlord.
It definitely has a target on its back.
Yeah.
With a lot of our team.
I would be surprised if they bring it, but I can see why they would bring it still. Because it can do a lot. It's great with its utilities.
Yeah, it's got a lot of it's got a lot of different types of moves going for, yeah, they could do a lot with it. X-Scissor, for example, and U-turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking Trick Room again, because these are all fast Pokemon, except for Clefable.
I wouldn't say crazy fast.
But no, we can underspeed them. Well, we are underspeeding them, unfortunately. So...
if that is what you wish.
And since you said that... it's not Entei, but it's one of the legendary gerbils.
It's the worst beast.
It's the one which didn't get a movie.
Yeah. Or a game.
This has got a target on its back. I'd be surprised if they bring it. Because we've got Garchomp, we've got Guzzlord, we've got Nidoking.
Very true. And the pressure ability... meh.
And it doesn't have its hidden ability available yet, so... It could do some shenanigans, like Roar.
Yeah, I mean, it can know Signal Beam, Shadow Ball.
If they go back to the Gen 4 Shiny event, then it can learn Aura Sphere.
But that's Lucario's move.
Anyway, I mean, it does get Light Screen. It could be used a bit for utility. But
I don't think they'll bring it.
It's another fast Pokemon as well.
Yeah, it's 115.
I would be surprised if they bring it, but like with Crobat, I would completely understand if they did. But we can take care of it. I think an Earth Power from Nidoking can OHKO it, if not 2KO it. Raikou. Yeah, Earth Power does about 125%, so... And even if with Raikou having Hidden Power Ice, it can survive that. Garchomp, on the other hand, still survives it. Okay, yeah, we're good. We got that, I hope. I'm not seeing anything crazy that they can do in their team yet, though, other than Mew shenanigans.
It's all about the Mew shenanigans.
I mean, you saw them, I don't know if you saw, but they transformed into their opponent's Mega Steelix.
Yeah, I think that's what I did see. They're just going to transform into any threat, aren't they?
If they transform into Guzzlord, we might have a problem.
Oh, you've jinxed it.
If Medicham's down, then we might have a problem. But we might if we bring Glalie, then we can deal with that.
Okay.
Oh, that terror in your voice right there.
Mhm.
Anyway, Drudigan, Dragon type, easy. Guzzlord, Garchomp, Glalie.
Oh yeah,
Medicham.
Drudigan's not. God, Drudigan, that takes me back. I think I used it in VG once. Rough Skin, Sheer Force.
Sucker Punch. I mean, it does have a very strong physical attack.
Aquatail.
If we could so easily sleep on it and it end up doing a lot of damage to us.
Yeah, it can learn some moves. It's got
coverage for sure.
It definitely has. Yeah. It's slow, only 48.
That is very slow.
Yeah, that is really slow. Part of me would say, oh, maybe they won't bring Drudigan along with Raikou or Crobat. As long as we get it down quick. I mean, Garchomp outspeeds it, doesn't it, easily? So
I mean, if we get rid of its sheer force ability, it would be a lot less scary.
Yeah, it can learn the fire moves. It can learn very diverse types of moves.
But I mean, what's its physical defense?
Physical defense is 90. We can learn Sucker Punch, which would hurt Cresselia.
Yeah, a return from Mega Glalie wouldn't be a one-hit KO. An explosion would.
I don't want to do that.
No, we might remove explosion, put crunch on it this match. Because
really?
that's just the nuclear winter option which we have. I mean, that could actually be useful against Mew, but with Lucario around, we might not want to use it. Anyway, next Pokemon, Shiftry.
Don't see much from Shiftry. They must have plans.
Fake Out, Tailwind. Worry Seized to turn all our abilities into Insomnia.
What about ability?
It's typically got Chlorophyll.
Yeah. So it'd want
Sun.
So what would bring up Sun? Oh, Typhlosion?
Yeah. And Typhlosion Eruption in Sun. That could be very bad.
And back to Shiftry, I mean, just looking at its stats, its defences are quite low, both of them at 60.
Yeah, Mega Glalie can OHKO it, Mega Medicham can OHKO it, Nidoking can OHKO it, Guzzlord can OHKO it.
It won't last long at all. It can learn X-Sizzle.
Their team is a bit hard to plan for. It's not like last week's where it was easy to get all the strategies which could so easily work, even though we lost.
So people complain about like the synergy in our team and working together. I struggle to see apparent synergy in subs. And I've not watched any of the games but one. So
I've watched a couple. It's just there's a lot of reliance on Mew and Mega Lucario, but I don't know. I mean, I think if we play it well, we can do it. Maybe have Helping Hand on Cresselia just to get that extra damage against, say, Mew and Lucario.
Yeah.
And the next Pokemon, Seismitoad. Do we have any grass-type moves? We've got Gorgeist with Seed Bomb. That can OHKO it.
I do love Seismitoad, actually. I used it in my VG team, like, was it last year?
Yeah.
Along with...
And people were like, how on earth do we deal with this?
Yeah, it really threw people. With the Swift Swim, I used it alongside Primal Kyogre. It was good.
It's a bit bulky, isn't it?
Yeah, HP 105. The rest of its stats are a bit meh. 95, 75, 85, 75, 74.
Okay, so it's got decent bulk. It would be a pain to get rid of. I mean, Ice Punch would do neutral damage, so it's not that much of a pain. Freeze Dry on Glalie would be 4 times super effective.
Nice.
So we'll keep that on that.
They'll bring it.
I think they'll bring it because Seismitoad, like Gastrodon, is really hard to deal with because
unless you've got grass.
it's just grass, and grass isn't that common a type.
No. Another reason why it was quite good on my team back in the day.
I mean, let me just double check something. I don't think Guzzlord gets any grass moves.
I mean, it can Swift Swim or Poison Touch for ability. I mean, I don't see them rain dancing.
I can see them doing Poison Touch for the...
I can see it definitely Poison Touch instead. Definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pain, but I think we can deal with it. I'm just not sure who to not bring, because every single one of the Pokemon, even Ribombee, can be so useful in this matchup.
Don't be silly, we'll never bring in Ribombee.
Let me do a quick calc. I've lost the window.
Why don't we just talk about the last, briefly touched on, that they have Typhlosion. So it will have Blaze when this Pokemon has a third or less of its max HP. Fire attacks do more. Just, you know, it can... Oh, I didn't know it could learn Earthquake. That's pretty scary.
Eruption is its main niche.
Eruption.
And it could still have Flash Fire to absorb any fire type moves we might bring.
Is it available?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn Up.
We're not going to be going crazy with fire on their team. I mean, there's no, other than Shiftry,
and Lucario.
Reason. Oh yeah, that's true. Dirt. Yeah. Okay, so I can see why they'd want to do that, but I still think
it's a potentially poor choice because of all the ground and rock moves we can have in our...
yeah, Heat Wave. It can learn Rock Slide, Shadow Claw, Wild Charge.
So Ribombee can survive a Genesis Supernova a significant portion of the time, like half the time, and can 2-hit KO a Mew. Or if we put Savage Spin out on it, it would do exactly the same. Oh no, it wouldn't. It would do a lot more. It could OHKO it.
Are we scared of Typhlosion? I think we should be a little bit.
Yeah, but I question if they'll bring it because it does have the glaring weakness in with our team. So I'm not expecting them to bring Typhlosion or
Shiftry? Yeah.
But they can bring Typhlosion and Shiftry, have the sunny day, and have some synergy in that.
Them solar beams.
Mm-hmm. Right, so who do you reckon? Every single Pokemon in our team can do well in this match.
Yeah.
Garchomp is
really
a yes.
Can.
Cresselia is a yes. Guzzlord is a yes. Nidoking is a yes. Glalie is a yes.
I'm still thinking of binning Ribombi.
Aww. We really need to be up against a slow team, and then we can show what Ribombi's really about.
Yeah, but I think we've got slower teams coming up by the looks of it. I'm just looking at the team documents here. There are slower teams. There's very slow
no
teams.
Ribombi again, but who do we skip out on? Chandelier, Gorgeist, or the other one I've forgotten about? Because even though picking a ghost type is like, yeah, that can absorb a close combat and it can be super effective against Mew. Mew does get Shadow Ball, and that Shadow Ball from a Mew would 1-hit KO Chandelier and probably 2-hit KO Goldgeist. If not 1-hit KO it. I think we sleep on Chandelier and we bring Goldgeist.
Yeah.
And what are we thinking for Z moves? We could bring the Z stockpile back. That did do us some good.
I'll let you call that one. I haven't got a clue. I don't know. I like Chandelier.
I like Chandelier. It's not really had much time to shine, really. For one time we used it, it just got O-code. If we even used it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, if that is what you think we need to do.
I'm unsure. This team is so hard to prepare for.
It's that Mew. The Mew can do anything, no matter what we pick.
Yeah, I mean, Mega Lucario, we can deal with that. We can fiddle with the speed. We can fiddle with abilities. We can skill swap that adaptability off whilst the Trick Room's in effect, just to royally screw them. Everyone sleeps on skill swap.
Right, so no Chandelier or Ribombi.
Yeah, Goldgeist can do a lot of decent stuff. Guzzlord's got some decent coverage against this team. It's got its Stone Edge, it's got its Crunch, it's got its Heavy Poison Jab for Clefable, because Heavy Slam wouldn't do too much damage due to its weight. Okay, so on the screen you'll see my final decision, which I might change from when I've edited this video to when we actually battle.
Because Joe's so indecisive.
Because I just panic and overplan and then underplan and then overplan. But let us know what you think of team analysis, if you think we've missed anything. The battle will be shown tomorrow at 8 PM on Marty's channel, so be sure to subscribe to Marty's channel to get the notifications on that when YouTube's notifications work. And be sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you want or care. And thank you very much for listening and watching, and we'll see you in the battle tomorrow. Until next time, see ya.
Bye.